Here we are at our 1998 Stardust 16 by 73 foot aluminum hull houseboat for sale. We're here on beautiful Norris Lake. Now the 10.5 by 64 foot dock that I am currently standing on is also going to be available for an additional purchase with this one. So if you want to stay on Norris Lake, or even if you want to keep it right here at this current location, that will be available for an additional purchase. It does have shore power ran to it. This is a 10.5 foot composite dock, again by around 64 feet long. It's got encapsulated styrofoam flotation and lumber frame. So again, available for an additional purchase. If you want to keep it here, contact us through our website for more information and details. And of course, our website's where you're going to find the current asking price of this one. Again, this is the 1998 Stardust 16 by 73 foot wide body aluminum hull houseboat for sale. This is a twin engine powered boat. We're here for our video walkthrough tour. Now, if you haven't been to our website yet, it's very easy to navigate. www.yournewboat.com. You'll see the orange lettering there. Click the Find Your New Boat button. It's going to show you all of our inventory and order price. And all you got to do is scroll down until you see the 1998 Stardust 16 by 73. You'll see the asking price right there. And then, of course, you'll see our contact information all over the website. Email, text, or phone. If you ever call us on the phone trying to reach us and you get our voicemail, please do leave us a detailed message. We're often in areas with very limited cell phone reception. And if you don't leave us a message, we will not know that you called. So here in our salon area, here at your Helm station, we've got, first off, we've got a radar on the top. Now this is 1998 vintage, but it's a fun little toy. And there's another unit right here. That unit's for the Flybridge. So we've got twin engines, twin 5.7 liter fuel injected Volvos. It's your MMC controllers. That's electronic shift and throttle controls. And we've got a depth finder here at the helm. We're currently showing 414.7 hours on the starboard engine, 391.6 hours on the port side engine. Remote spotlight controls. This is a Hydronautics hydraulic stern thruster. We've got a rudder angle indicator gauge, halon fire suppression system, VHF radio, remote start controls for your generators. A 12.5 kW Westerbeke generator is currently reading 1,339 hours on it. And then we've also got a Trace 3000 watt inverter with 8 batteries on board, and this is your remote panel for that in the center of the screen now. So we're going to turn these keys back off. Depth finder here at your helm station, and a Ritchie compass. I don't know if I've mentioned those yet or not. Forgive me if I repeat it myself. We've got a 46-inch Samsung flat screen television here in the main salon area with surround sound. We've got a nice little built-in wine cabinet behind the television and some additional storage space as well. Now your stereo, this has zoned audio on this vessel. This is a Sony AM/FM CD cassette stereo with zoned audio throughout. We've got a 20-gallon hot water heater on board. This is heated and cooled by a Carrier Geo-Thermal central heat and air conditioning unit. Ceiling fan overhead in the living room. And I have failed to move this cushion out on the patio. For some reason it just looked like a sofa cushion. Let me move that so you can see the sofa. This is a sleeper sofa. Again, ceiling fan overhead, surround sound. And here's your dining table. We've got a large kind of built-in bar area with a U-line under-counter ice maker just off the television. Lots of accent lighting on this one. Do have a cloth interior ceiling on this one. And here's your full galley kitchen area. We've got a small little built-in bar area. We've got an electric refrigerator and freezer. We've got a gas 4-burner oven and range. A Kenmore built-in microwave. We've got a small little appliance caddy right over here. It's going to be a lot of what you will see in this video will be included with the boat. Of course, refer to our website for the full list of everything that's staying or going. Of course, you can always contact us. Generally, when we're showing the boat, we'll go over the exclusions. a small stainless sink, and again that under counter dishwasher as well. Now as we move on down the center hallway, we've got some beautiful wood flooring here that goes from your kitchen down the center hallway. And then we've got a washer and a dryer right here off the hallway. Those are Kenmore units. It's not a stacked unit, it's 2 separate units. Then we've got a very large pantry right behind there. Now here's our first of 4 queen bedrooms. We do have a pocket door at the entrance of this one, and then you take 2 steps up. Again, queen size bed, 12-volt fan, and then we've got a huge walk-in closet. This is more common than what you would see in a master stateroom. We've got it here in the guest stateroom on this one. As you can see, we have the front canvas enclosures right here. We've got some built-in screens built into that. That's all stowed away. It's rolled up nicely and out of the elements. Just a nice, handy storage compartment or a storage closet on this one. So now we're going to step back down to the main level. I'm back in the center hallway. That's looking to the back of the boat. I'm going to step over. This would be the starboard side where we've got a half bath. Rare tan heads on this one. This does have 2 100 gallons waste holding tanks. We've got 2 100-gallon freshwater holding tanks. And we've also got 2 100-gallon aluminum fuel tanks. Your waste and your freshwater holding tanks are all plastic or polypropylene. So we've got a large shower tub in between a Jack and Jill bathroom. So we've got 1.5 baths. This is the master half bath right here. I'm going to go back out to where I came, and we're going to go back in the hallway this way. Again, looking to the bow of the boat. Now I'm turning, facing the stern of the boat. Take a few more steps down this hallway. Over on the port side, we've got a double cuddy. 2 more staterooms down here. We're going to go down 2 steps this time. And we've got a large hanging closet, built-in nightstands, another 12-volt fan, and this is your second queen-size bed. Now you'll notice there's a hatch in the center of the frame now. That is access to your hull storage. There is, I believe, 1, 2, at least 3 access points on this vessel. So again, queen-size bed here. Now I'm going to turn it towards the stern of the boat. And here's your third queen bed. Get another built-in nightstand. And this is going to be what you would call a crawl-in cuddy. We do have some taller height when you get over towards the bed area. And this is another queen-size bed. 4 queen-size beds on this one. Kind of backing up the steps here just to try to show you a full 360-degree tour of that room. So there's a curtain obviously right there at the third queen bed, and then a pocket door here at the top of these steps. Now another pocket door here before you enter into your master stateroom, and this is a queen size bed, ceiling fan overhead. Built-in nightstands on either side. You'll notice some speakers in the corner as well. Now we've got another built-in dresser, and then basically an old projection television here in the master stateroom. And this is a large hanging closet in your master stateroom. So these doors are going to slide right over, and then a hanging closet over here. I'll slide those back. So now again, your master bathroom is right here. This is a half bath. And if I walk all the way on in here, we're looking course, you've got pocket doors on either side of this shower. So it's not like you're gonna walk in here and see your guest. You're probably gonna keep those doors closed off, and then you're gonna have the ability to lock both of those from the inside when somebody's using the shower. All right, I don't know if I mentioned, I think I started to. I don't know if I finished my thought. Actually, before I step out, we do have a waste and freshwater monitoring system. But this is heated and cooled by Carrier. Now that I'm saying it, I do remember. It's a Carrier, I believe it's about a 2.5 ton Geo-Thermal central HVAC unit. So that works just like any other heating and air unit, but it uses the lake water to make hot and cold air. Because of that, they actually is quite efficient, especially when you're sitting on your own water reservoir. So as you can see, we've got the engine compartment raised. This is your port side Volvo Penta 5.7 GSI. The I at the end of that GS is for fuel injected. The G is for gasoline. So it's your port side fuel injected V8 5.7 liter engine. We've got a boat safe engine compartment heater, and then your 12.5 kW Westerbeke generator sits in between either engine, and that does operate the stern thruster. It's a hydraulic stern thruster. So here's your starboard side 5.7 liter Volvo engine, and then there's try to get you a decent look at that 12.5 kW Westerbeke generator. We've got 2 rear storage closets here. I'm gonna lower these hatches now. Closet here, one on the other side, ceiling fan overhead, a pair of speakers here as well. Spiral staircase leads us to the roof. We'll head up there here in a few minutes. And I'm going to show you our swim deck. Basically got 2 steps down to nice swim platform. Swim boarding ladder is in between those 2 little handlebars there. And then we've got a water slide coming off the roof. That's where we'll head to next. It's a really nice layout on this one. Close that latch back. And now we're gonna head up these spiral stairs to our rooftop. We've got a gate top of each stairs. This is a dot box here. Now those snakes are not real. Those are just to keep the birds from hanging out and enjoying themselves while you're away. So we've got a lift up rail here at your slide, and that does have a water pump. And then we've got a davit here on the roof as well. That davit's rated for 4,200 pounds, and then this gate right here will lift out, and that was basically used to raise personal watercraft onto the rooftop. Back in '98 they were much smaller than they are today, but 4,200 pounds is the capacity on that davit motor. So we do have a Charbroil commercial stainless steel grill with the side burner here on your upper level. We've got a canvas party top right behind me with a wet bar. A small little canvas box looking thing right here. That's your propane locker, because you do have a gas stove downstairs. So canvas party top. We've got carpeting under the party top. Small dinette table. Ceiling fan overhead. And then we do have a refrigerator and an ice maker right here. You've also got the under-counter ice maker downstairs. Storage under here. There's your sink. Now if you're noticing this kind of mesh underneath that top, I don't know if that shows up or not. There's a little bit of mesh there. That's just to keep the birds from coming and building the nest. Bimini top over our Flybridge, and then as you can see, we do have, this would be where the radar gets mounted, and then you've got full controls up here: rudder angle indicator, depth finder, remote spotlight control, VHF radio mount as well, and a stern thruster control. So all that is up here. Now this is a older in-motion satellite system. That's for television satellite. It does not appear that the current owners are using that, and that would likely be standard definition technology. So most people are gonna want to upgrade that anyway. But if you were looking to upgrade to HD capable tracking satellite system, it's essentially going to be a plug and play, or it's going to be kind of plumb for it, because you've got the older unit there. Now here's your radar unit mounted on top of your radar arch. Actually, just don't normally have radars on the houseboats, at least in that lake. And again, rubber snake, just to keep the birds away. That's not real. So that's going to start to wrap things up here for this one. Again, this is the 1998 Stardust 16 by 73 foot wide body aluminum hull houseboat for sale. We're here on Norris Lake. And this one will be listed at our website, www.yournewboat.com. And contact us through there with any questions or to schedule a viewing of this one. Obviously, as you can tell, we are moored out, meaning we are not connected to marina walkway. Boat is required. So give us a heads up if you do want to see this one, and we would be happy to schedule a time for you to see it. And again, the 10.5 by 64 foot composite decking dock with encased styrofoam flotation will be available for an additional purchase, and the boat can even stay right here if you're interested in keeping it here, or we're happy to accommodate transportation. The boat is just a little oxidized on the exterior. Best I can tell, it needs a little bit of wax on here. It's a little chalky in this this navy striping, but this does appear to be in really good condition, and we're happy to have it listed. And again, contact us through our website with any questions. That'll conclude things here for the 1998 Stardust 16 by 73 wide body. Thank you for joining us today.